Et bonjour YouTube, j'espère que vous allez bien, de la forme. On va se retrouver pour une nouvelle conférence, le futur game show, qui commence dans quelques instants. Eurons et Carole viendront nous rejoindre, ils sont sur le Woman Dead Game. Nous on commence la conférence pour vous YouTube, le live sera un peu décalé. Pour ce futur game show, c'est parti.
Joining me on this quest through the trailer dungeon is the one and only Roger Clark. Howdy, Roger.
Howdy, Brad. Pleasure to be here. I'm Roger Clark, though you may know me best as the lovable rogue Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. We've got a hell of a show for you today. Packed to the brim with world premieres, developer presentations, and everything in between.
Ouais, des world premières. Vas-y, let's go.
As we mosey on through this action-packed show, keep in mind that you can find and wishlist any of the games featured today on our dedicated Summer Showcase Steam page. To find it, just search Future
comme les autres
Game
conférences
Show on
avec
Steam.
la page de Steam, pardon.
Cowboy quip quota. So let's dive right in to our first world premiere.
Et la première world première. C'est parti pour le Summer Game Fest. Let's go. Alors, à quoi avons-nous le droit?
Serve your God with unyielding devotion. Uphold the tenets of our order, forged in the crucible of faith.
Les petits moutons, tout mignon.
Walk the path of righteousness, guided by the light of divine purpose. Let not doubt cloud your spirit, nor darkness dim your resolve. Remain steadfast, for the journey is long and fraught with peril.
Ça bug. Le stream. Allô? Wow. Le lag.
Remain steadfast, for the journey is long and fraught with peril. For in the crucible of doubt, we find the strength to persevere. Let faith be your shield, and righteousness your sword.
Oui, c'est l'enfer ce stream.
Do not be afraid, for he is by your side, lighting your path through the darkness.
Bogdan's Cross. Okay.
That was your first look at Bogdan's Cross, a grisly action-adventure game coming to Steam and the Epic Game Store. Be sure to add it to your wish lists.
Next, we've got a gameplay trailer for First Dwarf, a third-person action RPG where you build and defend bases on a crumbling fantasy planet.
Every day in Driftlands feels like your first.
First Dwarf.
Perhaps because each nightfall feels like it might be your last. One thing remains constant. Nothing beats the thrill of excitement a new sunrise brings. It's these moments that give you the power to venture out and explore the uncharted.
Conquer. Le conquérant. On peut jouer en solo, je suppose qu'il y aura un mode coop aussi.
For everything is better in good company. Yet, true purpose is found in having a place you can call home. A place to nurture and care for. Even when you believe your task is complete, there's always another island to chase. Another place that'll make it all feel like it's the first time. I am a first dwarf. I suppose that's something that comes with the job title, right?
Ok, First Dwarf avec une démo plutôt intéressant et Early Access 19 juin.
First Dwarf is launching in early access on the 20th of June.
But if you can't wait till then, the developers just dropped a demo on Steam, so you can
Plutôt
jump in right after the show.
intéressant.
Now it's time to dive into the rain-slick world of Nobody Wants to Die, a cyberpunk detective thriller powered by Unreal Engine 5.
Hi, my name is Michał from Critical Hit Games, and I'm the studio's community manager, and we are located in the beautiful medieval city of Wrocław in Poland. Right now, we are working on Nobody Wants to Die. It's a single-player interactive noir story set in a dystopian New York City. It's inspired by neo-noir films, black and white detective movies, Art Deco stylings, but set hundreds of years into the future. You will discover the world of New York in the year 2329, where immortality comes at a price that someone has to pay. Choosing the perfect music and composer for this game was so important. It allows players to feel truly immersed in this
Ils ont fait
world.
de la belle musique.
We're honored to be able to work with Mikołaj Stroiński to create an incredible soundtrack for Nobody Wants to Die. Our small team of 20 has been working hard on this game for the last 4 years, and our aim from the start was to deliver a great narrative and a graphical experience for players in our dystopian world. The music helps us to shape the emotion we want players to feel in each moment, setting the rhythm and atmosphere for New York 2329. Its melodic and moody theme beautifully encapsulates the noir essence of the game, setting the stage for an immersive experience like no other.
Bonjour,
We're so
bienvenue
pleased
à
that
Carole et
2
Eurons qui
million of you
rejoignent
watched our
la
review
VOD.
trailer that we released a few months ago, and today we're excited for you to
Tout
get
s'enchaîne, il y a un peu de
into
retard sur les
some of
conférences, c'est
Nobody
pour
Wants to
ça.
Die's
Voilà.
core
Entre le stream et la
settings.
VOD, les amis.
Detective James Carr's
On est sur un
apartment,
jeu
what you're
cyberpunk,
looking at
voilà, c'est le troisième jeu de la
exclusive
conférence,
in-game
si jamais.
shots
Voilà.
captured from our PC
Ok.
build. This is
Ouais, parce
our
que c'était
vision
pas
of
le
the
même
future.
flux de stream du coup.
You will experience the story of Nobody Wants to Die from a
T'avais
first-person
tout envoyé
perspective
normalement.
through the eyes of Detective James Carr. Through our narrative, we wanted to explore the dangers
Si,
of
normalement.
transhumanism and immortality.
Non.
In a society where death is
Menteur.
a distant memory, the lines of right and
Non.
wrong start to get a bit blurry. We're planning to release Nobody Wants to Die later this year on Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5 and PC on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Ok, ça sort partout du coup.
Nobody Wants to Die.
Nobody Wants to Die is coming later this year. What's next, Britt? Britt! Britt! Interesting. I'm
What the fuck?
just gonna head backstage and see what's going on here.
Welcome to the world of Detective Dotson, Roger. It's an adventure game
C'est
set
ça
in
encore.
India where you use disguise and parkour to
C'est
track
très
down
bizarre de passer un jeu cyberpunk full 3D à ça.
One question.
clair.
How do we get back to our human bodies?
I'm not sure. But watching this new trailer can't hurt, right?
Détective Dodson.
C'est un jeu d'enquête.
Tu crois?
Oh là. Mais c'est le prochain Call of Duty. ASMR bouche.
Wishlist. Faut wishlist ça. Hein. C'est important.
Detective Dotson is coming to PC in 2024, and the developers just launched a demo for the game on Steam, so you can dive in after the show. While you're there, why not add it to your wish lists?
During this year's spring showcase, our host cracked open the Ones to Watch yearbook, spotlighting 3 of the most hotly anticipated games coming in 2024.
In keeping with that tradition, we've got another trio of games to share that should definitely be on your wish lists.
First on our list is Once Human. Let's throw it over to the developers so they can tell you more about this new weird survival shooter.
Human.
Hello, Metas. Welcome to the
so
mysterious
right,
world of Once Human. I'm Derek, the head of operation of Once Human.
Yesterday, we revealed that Once Human will launch on PC on the 9th of July 2024.
I'm very honored to introduce Once Human to both new and old friends today and bring you more exclusive news. Once Human is a post-apocalyptic overworld survival game where we'll take on the role as a meta, striving to survive in a world corrupted by stardust and exploring the enigmatic now-taught continent. You must fend off outraged creatures alongside other metas, reclaim the old world, and uncover the truth behind the apocalypse. Many have labeled us as the most anticipated survival game of 2024, and I will tell you what makes Once Human so you. Your adventure will unfold in a seamless overworld. You'll venture through treacherous mountains, sandy beaches, foggy swamps, wild plains, rushing waterfalls, dark caverns, and mysterious underwater and frigid tundras. Your exploration will stretch the boundaries of your imagination. The diverse flora and fauna in the overworld add more possibilities to your journey. Let's see what survival skills you've got. Hunting, fishing, and hunting.
C'est le jeu que j'ai testé il y a...
Influence of stardust has led to widespread mutations across the continent.
Je sais bien que
chez toi, là?
Stay cautious of the mutated deviants.
Ok.
Oui, chez moi, oui, en...
Very keen and strong. As well as the areas shrouded in deep fog and riddle spots scattered across the land.
Et du coup, c'était cool. Ça a l'air sympa, mais...
As you may know,
J'étais un peu bugué.
what makes us different is our monster design.
Mais
You was human. The enemies that you ever encountered may be
l'idée
something
a l'air
that you
hyper
never seen
intéressante.
before. Animal, a
Il y a un
new species
potentiel,
born
ouais.
from the influence of stardust, will pose one of your greatest threats. The Wanderer, a walking buff that roams the world with its searchlight, and the Devourer, a monstrosity that resembles an excavator. I just appeal to watch out. In the future, you will encounter even more cryptic creatures in the skies above and the oceans below. Don't forget about the
Ça a bien changé parce que tout ça on le voyait pas dans le texte.
Giant Gatling guns.
Ok.
On avait surtout accès aux parties où aussi dans la forêt.
Even hotter dreams. Backful up, Metas. Did I mention that Once Human might be one of the most diverse overworld survival games out there? You must eliminate threats in strongholds and dungeons for materials to craft your custom equipment. Plus, you can capture divisions from all over the
Dans leur
world
tête, c'est
and
péter
use
des
their special
RTQ.
abilities to help you out. Rex is your chef. Nutcracker handles security, and the Cana Skull is a bodyguard. You can build your settlement anywhere in the overworld, or even create a mobile hall. With over 4,000 metas in a server, watch out for ambushes and looting. Remember to forge alliance with others to build settlements and getting on 12 versus 12 compass for real.
Ouais, y a moyen.
And that's not all. Once Human is committed to providing unique and constantly updated content for players all over the world. We also aim to cater different players' preferences. We've got themed seasons and all kinds of challenges rolling out soon. These include PvE world bosses and PvP content that encourages you to pillage and plunder. But wait, there's more. We're also adding survival challenges where meta must compete for extremely scarce resources. The creativity of Once Human doesn't stop there.
Ouais.
You can unleash your imagination by building island, a truly unique internal land. Feel free to customize the island to your liking and even change the objective of the season. We create the world, and you bring it to life.
Once Human for PC is coming your way on the 9th of July
9
2024.
juillet.
So don't forget to edit your Steam wishlist.
On the 10th of June, will kick off the final round of open beta of Deep. Don't miss out the exclusive cosmetics on the first day. Free downloads are now available, and you will want to miss the opportunity. Get ready to delve into the unknown. See you on the other side, Menace.
Once Human launches on July 10th, but you can play the Steam demo when it drops on June 10th next week.
Ah ouais, il y a une démo.
Enjoyed that section. Watch out for 2 more ones to watch deep dives later in the show.
We've got another world premiere for you now. It's a co-op game where you have to synchronize your movements to succeed. Let's see it!
Oh, yes.
Whoa, nice work.
Combien de prises?
C'est du direct?
Oh,
yeah.
Ouais. Hello. We're off on a magical adventure.
Peut-être pas, je sais pas. En tout cas, la régie est en direct. C'est peut-être préenregistré, mais t'as une régie directe.
Oui, je pense que c'est. Oui, mais je pense que c'est turbo préenregistré.
Oui, il y a moyen, ouais.
Okay, and now send it all.
Ah, c'est McDo Simulator.
Oui.
Fais les poissons.
Okay, I'll jump in.
On va pas refuser au moins.
Ah, that opens a panel for me above the door.
Okay, what does it say, please? We'll figure it out. And bear in mind, if I get this wrong, it's just everything.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will hit that.
Oh, it moved. Oh, very nice.
Wish you'd stop doing it.
I'll let you through there and you can have an explore.
Oh, see ya.
Wait, no, just explore.
In sync. Okay.
In Sync is coming soon, so stick it on your wish lists. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Britt, but it looks like we're going back to back with world premieres.
I think you might be right. We've fished another one out for you guys, and if you ask me, it's, whoa, kind of a prize catch. Wow. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
D'accord.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12.
Ah oui, on l'a vu ça. Je sais plus avec qui. Mais aujourd'hui, on l'a vu.
On peut aller à l'aise.
Rage. Le 15 août, ça sort partout. Oui, on sait pas trop ce qui s'y passe, hein. On a pas vu grand chose.
Team 17, moi je les aime bien.
Ouais, Team 17 derrière.
Back into one of last year's most beloved indie games, when Dredge, the Iron Rig, launches on August 15th.
You know, speaking of beloved indies, we are pleased to be launching our very own future game show Humble Bundle. It features a curated selection of games that have appeared in our shows over the years.
So, if you like what you see, head to the URL and name your price, and by doing so, you'll be supporting the developers and Humble's chosen charities.
Back to the trailers now.
Ouais, mais souvent t'as des versions avec moins cher et tu as quand même plein de jeux.
Frag your friends with the help of roguelike upgrades in this fast-paced, genre-blending online shooter. Diabotical Rogue lets you pick between 3 specializations to cause carnage on the battlefield in hectic 4v4 matchups. It launched in early access on Steam and Epic Games on June 4th, 2024. So yeah, you can play it right now.
Ok, c'est très Overwatch.
What turns a person into a narcotics dealer?
plus
A
calme.
dealer into a
DDS2.
cartel boss? Find out
Death
in
Strand...
DDS2,
Attends, Death
an
Stranding 2.
action-packed sim where you climb the criminal ladder and fight off the competition. Establish contracts,
yes, hein.
expand your hideout, and move your product in a dynamic open world that supports solo
Toujours plus
play as
compressé,
well as
YouTube.
co-op with up to 3 players. DDS2 is coming to PC on June 20th, 2024. Keep your eyes on this one, says local thunk, developer of breakout hit Balatro. Star Vaders is a tactical roguelike deck
ça a rien à
builder
voir avec
where you
Balatro,
pilot a mech to defend humanity from
Pourtant,
an
son
alien
jeu a tellement
scourge.
buzzé 10 ans après,
Players can
il a eu le
customize
temps de
their
faire d'autres
digital
jeux.
decks to take out the intergalactic invaders with Eureka moment synergies. Star Vaders is coming soon to PC, and you can check out the demo on Steam after the show. Step into the shoes of a plucky airship pilot in Clockwork Ambrosia, a steampunk Metroidvania where the focus is on crafting rule-breaking weapons
Enfin, un jeu en
and
pixel
armor.
art lisible.
Explore gorgeous pixelated worlds to uncover the secrets of a missing civilization, enlisting curious companions and taking down leagues of automatons. Check out the Clockwork Ambrosia demo on Steam today.
Je préfère ce genre de pixel art, hein. C'est moins fourni mais au moins c'est
Turn
hyper
foes into friends and search for your lost soulmate in
Sort
Sword
of
of the Necromancer
Necromancer.
Resurrection, a 3D remake of the 2021 action RPG from Grimorio of Games.
C'est un remake.
A dungeon crawler steeped in mystery, players must level up, collect gear, and recruit fallen
Ça
enemies
s'appelait
to
comment,
survive
Sword?
in atmospheric
Oh, c'est
environments.
Necromancer.
Fight past death and twist fate when Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection drops on PC and consoles later this year. Anton Blast is an explosive action platformer inspired by the GBA greats. Race, bounce,
Anton
and slide
Blast.
your way through surreal, destructible environments, wielding a mighty hammer to bash goons and topple the game's eclectic bosses. Anton Blast is dashing onto Nintendo Switch and PC this November 12th. But there's a dynamite demo available
L'heure de
right
sort
now
de
on
Necromancer,
Steam.
il est mensonger.
Find your
Ah non,
new
ils ont dit que
home
c'est
on
un
the
remake.
Galaxy's
Ah mais du
Edge
coup c'est un
in
remake 3D.
Farlands, an intergalactic farming sim with a cozy pixel aesthetic. Chop weeds and build a community as you chart the stars for resources to save your local star system from destruction. Farlands is launching in early access on July 24th, but
Non,
there's a
mais
demo
ça va.
out today on Steam, so you can dive in
Putain, mais
right
si tu veux que tu
after
fais
the
le jeu
show.
avec pizza, il veut. Je sais pas, peut-être.
3 hits and you're out. Step into the ring in Big Boy Boxing, a slapstick boss rush
Big Boy
adventure inspired
Boxing.
by the Punch-Out series.
Alors là-bas,
Quirky
c'est
opponents
la
are
ref,
brought to
la
life
ref
by
à Punch-Out.
fluid animations
Ouais.
as you bob, weave and jab your way through the clobbering ranks, learning attack patterns and upgrading your skills to succeed. Big Boy Boxing is coming soon, so make sure it's on your wish lists.
Ouais, wishlist.
Remember, you can find all of today's games on our dedicated Future Games Show Steam page. Search for Future Games Show
La page
on
Steam
Steam.
du Future
and you
Game
can
Show
start
pour
digging
retrouver
into
tous
the
les jeux
demos and fleshing out
annoncés.
your wish
Ouais.
lists.
Special delivery! Our friends at Billy Goat Entertainment have sent us a new
Dommage que
trailer
ce soit
for
si
Parcel
compliqué. Ah ouais, le
the
flux il
studio's
met 10 ans à
extreme
arriver.
sports courier simulator.
C'est connu, ça,
Let's
non
take a look.
C'est encore.
Attends, faut pas qu'on. Ouais, parce qu'à mon avis, c'est pas ce qu'on pense.
C'est pas le jeu de livraison là?
Ah, peut-être.
Si, c'est.
Hello,
si,
Wow,
c'est-
les
c'est-
petits flash.
At
C'est
Billy
ça.
Goat Entertainment,
Ok, c'est
we're
stylé, en vrai, c'est
strong
joli.
believers in the old
C'est le jeu de
adage,
livraison
art
là.
from adversity,
What
which
the
is why
fuck?
we've decided, completely of our own volition and certainly not under any
Parcel
form of
Corse.
duress,
Ah, c'est pas si simple de faire des jeux de vélo. Hein.
to commit to delivering our new video game, Parcel Core.
La physique est pas la même.
September 3rd.
That's right. On
September 3rd.
you'll have the opportunity to assume your role in the gig economy, ensuring your board of
Oh, ils ont pas respecté la règle des
directors
trois.
You'll have to placate a
Pas
colorful
drôle.
cast of business operators.
On aurait rigolé la
tourists,
troisième
medical
fois.
professionals, to live and fried dough vendors, to themed beverage sellers, to more themed beverage sellers, enabling you to
C'est le
avoid
comique de
falling into
répétition, en
debts
gros.
for another month.
So, please
Une fois c'est pas drôle, 2 fois c'est pas drôle, 3 fois c'est drôle.
buy wishlisting
Ok.
Parcel
Et
Core
4 fois
today.
tu dis à la
And
personne
remember,
tu me
you'll
fais chier.
find us on the streets on
September 3rd, 2024.
Un Parcel Corps donc qui sort partout.
Parcel Corps.
We're pleased to
Non,
reveal
pas
that
sur
Parcel
si,
Core
sur
will be
sur-
coming to
non,
PC,
pas sur Switch.
PlayStation, and
Ouais, pas sur
Xbox
Switch, oui, bah,
on
ça c'est normal.
September
Sur
3rd,
Switch 4,
2024.
t'inquiète, ça
You can
sortira.
also check out the
Merde,
demo.
désolé.
Et plutôt, on a une date du coup, jeu qui a été annoncé l'année dernière.
Our next game is a mind-blowing
Ah, le retour de ce
interdimensional
jeu-là.
platformer where you know what?
Ouais,
Attends, on l'aura vu, hein.
I'm gonna try
Ouais.
Just check this out.
Ah, un vrai trailer là du coup. C'est vrai qu'on a surtout vu des démos de gameplay. Ah mais du coup oui, il n'y a pas d'échelle et il sait qu'il peut monter là parce qu'il y a une échelle sur l'écran 2D. Incroyable. Quel jeu de fou.
Oh.
En vrai c'est fou mais j'aurais trop peur d'avoir mal au crâne.
Ouais, il faut que tu surveilles les deux en même temps, moi aussi.
Ouais. Je pense que mon cerveau débile il sera en PLS. Le trailer le plus à jour parce que c'est plus joli que les démos de gameplay. Screenbound.
Ouais.
En vrai, c'est
Il n'y a
classe.
pas de date, hein, par contre.
Screenbound is
Ouais.
coming soon, so wishlist it on Steam. And
Elle dit bientôt la madame.
that's
Bah ouais.
technically 2 games for the price of 1.
Après, s'il est solo,
It's a
le mec.
steal.
Bon.
Yeah.
Switching gears now,
Ouais.
as we've got a trailer to share.
Bonne
from
chance
our
pour les
friends
phases de
at Netflix.
QA quoi.
Here's a look at some of the new games coming to the platform
Nouvelle
later this year.
Netflix là. Est-ce qu'ils vont sortir un jeu mobile à la con encore?
Quoi? C'est un vrai jeu? Quoi ce bordel? Ah ça rappe, c'est donc bien un jeu Netflix.
Ah bah, voilà.
Ah bah quoi? Oui d'accord c'est...
Ah, c'est juste pour Netflix en général quoi. Il n'y a pas un jeu.
C'est ok, bon, bonjour, il y a des jeux qui arrivent chez nous.
We are having fun.
Ça c'est des jeux déjà dispo partout. Hein.
Ouais.
Ouf.
Non, mais allez.
Resisting temptation will be hard.
Sérieux?
Oh là là.
Oh.
C'est con parce qu'il y a des jeux qui ont l'air sympas mais ils sont noyés dans la médiocrité.
Ouais, c'est dommage.
Personne n'utilise cette game.
Non.
Ça n'avait... Après je regarde sur l'appli PC mais en vrai je prendrais même pas avec ça.
Thank you to Netflix for sending over that trailer.
Qu'est-ce que je regarde?
We've got another world premiere for you now.
Ça c'est quel jeu? Ouais,
This game lets you exploit a gang of unruly mercenaries for your own selfish gain.
World premiere.
On dirait avec les poules en cette année. Hein.
Ouais. Je préfère ça que les cartes.
Oui.
Oula.
Thibaut, Thibaut sort de son Thibaut in shape. Didi Meule.
Pas de chance.
Retour 5 ans en arrière.
And found epic loot. I can kick any monster's ass, even the nastiest nightmares. I rip them
Il a une gueule aussi avec les techs la mienne, c'est RP.
Even if they
Oh
should
non, c'est
die,
pas
I
vrai.
never give up. Why? Because I'm a hero, and I'm here to protect you. Oh, cut the crap! You're no hero. Obviously, they did all the fighting. You fighting to gain XP? Ha! Who needs XP when you're famous? Happy bastards.
Et Happy Bastard.
Les bâtards ont joué. Incroyable.
Let the fools do your dirty work in Happy Bastards, which is coming soon. What's next, Britt?
We're checking in with the Relic First Guardian, an apocalyptic Souls-like from Project Cloud Games.
First Guardian.
Oh, elle a parlé de Cloud Gaming. C'est stylé.
Ouais.
Et Il a claqué des doigts. Switch 5 confirmé. C'est bien ce genre de Souls-like nerveux.
C'est une bonne surprise ça.
Ouais, ils montrent que leurs hitbox sont travaillés contrairement à la plupart des Souls-like.
The Relic First Guardian.
C'est l'air quoi.
The Relic First Guardian is coming soon to PlayStation and PC. What have you got for us all the way over there, Roger?
Well, it's a nice problem to have, but we simply have too many games to show you. So we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers and check in with you guys in a little bit.
Works for me. Shall we go grab a drink?
That would not be disagreeable. I hear you make a really good Cosmo Canyon.
Oh,
non, sur Xbox Series, c'est bien ce que je dis, c'est bien ce que je pensais. J'avais bien vu Xbox Series à la fin du stream.
Ah ouais, ils ont dit PC.
Je viens d'aller vérifier. Ouais, je viens d'aller vérifier sur Google.
Ok. Ouais, ils se sont trompés, hein, les points
Oui, il y a même eu un article en décembre 2023 sur Xbox 6G.
Ouais, alors attention, ça peut vite changer. Hein. On l'a vu avec la surprise du Summer Game Fest.
Vérifier.
Où Xbox s'est fait enlever.
Les développeurs Project Cloud Game. Ok, j'ai pas compris.
Hell of Fun, je sais pas quoi.
Vous regardez le futur Game Show, sans blague.
Ah mais c'est ah, une date s'il vous plaît. Project Operator. Une date, allez, une date, c'est le moment de la donner. The Operator. Toujours pas de date, vas-y. Ils abusent, ça fait 2 ans qu'ils sont en dev.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12. In-game prototype footage. Prototype. D'accord.
Deliver us home.
Deliver you so.
So the funny thing is that his name actually was Lenny, so he thought everyone was.
Ouais, j'ai pas compris.
Okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, did you enjoy those trailers? Good, because there's more where that came from.
Let's get back into it with a new trailer for The Precinct.
What?
Ah mais c'est connu ça?
Ouais, je crois. Mais il y avait bug de son sur le trailer. Ah mais c'est pas le GTA 2D
Ah je sais plus mais j'ai l'impression d'avoir déjà vu des images comme ça.
Si je crois c'est le GTA ou enfin, c'est le jeu d'inspiration des 2 premiers GTA et ouais,
The Pré5. Ah bah pas du tout.
Précis. Je sais pas comment ça se passe.
15 août.
All right, kid. You did good today. I'll see you in the morning.
On va voir plus.
That was the Precinct,
j'ai cru.
which is coming
Pas
to
du tout.
PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on August 15th, 2024.
Ouais, sans doute.
If you like to try before you buy, then good news.
C'est férié le
Every
15
game
août,
in this next
profitez-en,
section
lol.
has a demo attached that you can play after the show.
Days are coming! Any of you dimwits still breathing?
My turn. He'll feel that in his ganglion.
First up is
What the fuck?
gnarly BMX roguelike that blends Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with
Ah, y a des cartes.
Next up is Angeline Era, a non-linear adventure game where you dodge traps and
Angeline
bump slash
Era.
enemies to save an ancient world.
Here's 10 Dead Doves,
Ça passe vite.
a psychological horror game where you
10
seek out an
Dead Doves.
urban legend in the Appalachian
Tête tête d'œuf. Il fait exprès l'accent anglais.
Servonauts is next, a couch co-op party
Cerveau.
pipes to manage
Note.
the galaxy's most chaotic gas station.
Design the future in Dystopica, a
Dystopica.
cozy cyberpunk city builder where you can create the metropolis of your dreams.
Ok, what the fuck.
Next in line is Guntouchables, a
Guntouchable.
co-op roguelite where teams of preppers repel an evolving mutant invasion.
And this is Wild Bastards,
Oh,
a rootin' tootin' roguelike shooter where you manage a crew of intergalactic outlaws. And last but not least,
Metal
this
Suit.
is Metal Suits, a run-and-gun space shooter starring a cyborg veteran out for revenge.
Head to the Future Games Show Steam page to find all those demos and everything else featured in today's show.
Brett, I've got someone I'd like you to
Oh,
meet.
du
Goes by the
détective.
name of Eugene McQuacklin.
Monsieur Canard.
They're a private eye, following the breadcrumbs of a foul salami scheme.
Je voulais le tester et comme c'était full anglais, bah.
Please, say no more.
La chat GPT de traduire.
The truth is an ugly mistress. But
Il a l'air
I
vachement
am
cool,
no
en tout cas.
ugly duckling.
Ouais. Mako, propose ce jeu à ton
Hi,
ami qui
I'm
veut des
Johnny.
canards.
And I'm Monica, and we're from Happy Broccoli Games.
Right now we're working on Duck Detective: The Secret Salami, where solving crime is no walk in the pond. You are a down-on-his-luck detective who also happens to be a duck.
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent.
Use your powers of deduction to inspect evidence, fill in the blanks, and bust the case wide open in a narrative mystery adventure that's not quite as it seems.
Everyone has a motive, or a secret.
Duck Detective is a 2 to 3 hour long mystery game that's inspired by games like Return of the Obra Dinn and Case of the Golden Idol. The game is fully voiced, and of course it has a dedicated quack button.
Today we're really excited to share with you that Duck Detective is coming to mobile later this year.
Now you can already play Duck Detective on Steam and Switch.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
J'espère vraiment qu'il y aura une trad. Hein.
I'm a different duck now.
J'espère aussi.
I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. Duck Detective: The Secret Salami.
Duck Detective: The Secret Salami is out now on PC and
Secret
Nintendo
Salami.
Switch, with mobile ports coming later this year.
This next trailer is for the RPG
Respecte
fans
le
out there.
salami.
Sacrifier is inspired by
Bah
the
non, du
90s
coup,
classics
vu que c'est un
and
salami.
features a soundtrack composed by Motui Sakuraba.
Mais c'est bon le salami.
Ouais, on parle pas de la même chose.
Few are worthy of the title you are about to receive. The
Ah oui, ça je l'ai su sur Twitter.
Ah,
C'est trop
Oui,
joli.
tu l'as montré
Ah
ça.
ouais
Oh, ça donne tellement envie.
took the Malcora. Enough!
Ezekiel, the dome is under attack. You must retrieve the Malcora.
Statues coming to life. Am I dreaming? Damn it. Where did the thief go? Give me the Malcora!
Sacrifice. Playtest. Maintenant.
Sacrifier is coming soon, but the playtest just went live on Steam. If you want to try it out before launch, I feel like it's time we add another game to our yearbook, right, Britt?
I think that's a good idea. You know what? More than a decade later, we're finally getting a sequel to Warhammer 40k Space Marine.
Oh.
Space Marine 2 is landing in September.
J'ai déjà vu 15 000
here's
fois.
everything you need to know about it.
Je sais que c'est attendu par beaucoup de gens. Mais quand même.
Nothing will survive our wrath.
Chainswords at the ready, because Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is staining the pages of our Ones to Watch yearbook with gallons of Xeno's blood. Space Marine 2 is the hotly anticipated follow-up to Relic Entertainment's 2011 third-person shooter. Helmed by Saber Interactive this time around, Space Marine 2 promises even more guts and glory for up to 3 players across its galactic co-op campaign. You are dropped into the clanking, capable boots of Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, voiced by Clive Standen of Vikings fame.
Delta Wing, report.
The spores collapsed the bridge. There's no way through.
Get into assault position by the bridge.
Let us show them some of Ultima's hospitality!
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Titus is a true Space Marine, the Emperor's personal angel of death, a stoic ultramarine with a penchant for defending the Imperium. Though at the start of the game, he's dealing with the aftermath of a suspicious demotion and an even more pressing existential matter: the Terranid scourge threatening mankind. Space Marine 2 will transport players to the front lines of the Fourth Tyrannic War, with hundreds of creatures coating the screen as you trudge through the biomes of perilous planets. From Terranid warriors, Hormagaunts, gargoyles, and quite likely much larger foes, you'll be overwhelmed in short order if you and your team don't keep your wits about you. The grisly combat blends over-the-shoulder shooting with a deep melee brawling system, allowing you to parry, dodge, pull off brutal combos, and execute your enemies to top up armor supplies.
You will pay, you rotten carcasses!
It's a metal maelstrom of chaotic conflict, and we're excited to see what Titus and the gang will face up against when the game launches later this year. Space Marine 2 is coming to PlayStation, Xbox and PC on the 9th of September, so there's still plenty of time to scrub up on the wealth of 40k lore before you suit up and ship out on this gnarly Warhammer adventure.
Ouais, tu sens la next-gen avec le nombre d'ennemis à l'écran là.
Donc le 9 septembre...
Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 9th, 2024. We still have one more game to add to our yearbook, so keep an eye out.
Before we get to that, though, how about another world premiere?
Yeah. Okay, but you know, I have to admit this is a bit of a wild one. I think it needs
un nouveau God Simulator, tu crois?
touch. Just give me a second.
Vous n'avez pas un nouveau d'annoncé l'année dernière?
Oui, je crois, le 2 est sorti l'année dernière, non? Ou 3, je sais plus. Si, 2.
Je sais plus, 2 ou 3.
You're all right. Stop it! Stop it!
Toi, il a ramené le chef, là?
J'espère pas.
Just 1 second!
Non, jeu d'acteur.
Non.
Peggy 12.
Ah,
DLC.
Ah, un DLC pour le 3, ok.
Ok, c'est bien ça.
Mais... Oh, c'est Fortnite.
C'est vendu dans le salle 3?
Pas du tout. J'ai jamais joué à God Simulator.
J'ai dû jouer au premier. Celui qui avait le plus hype. Enfin, le plus. À l'époque où c'était hype de fou là. Mais les autres, non. Mais c'est très what the fuck, hein, comme je sais aussi. Pour le coup.
Ouais. Mais bon, s'il y a un DLC, c'est que ça a dû fonctionner.
Oui, je suppose. Oh.
Capybara.
Multiverse.
Non-sens. La multivers dit non-sens.
19 juin. Bientôt.
Go toe-to-toe with Capybara Thanos in Multiverse of Nonsense. A brand new DLC pack for Goat Simulator 3. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on the 19th of June. And you can wishlist it now on Steam.
By the way, if you're enjoying the show, you can let us know.
Head to the link on screen now and fill in the survey to be in with the chance of winning some great prizes courtesy of MSI.
All right, time for something completely different. This year, the Future Games Show is launching a new initiative to help increase the visibility of up-and-coming indie games.
We've created a video submission form so that game makers from around the world can pitch their projects to the show in a snappy 45-second format. A link to the form should be on the screen now.
Think of it as an indie elevator pitch. In the coming weeks and months, we'll share the submissions on social media and highlight them during our upcoming live shows.
To give you an idea of what we're looking for, the FGS team handpicked some of the most anticipated indie games and asked the developers to create their own elevator pitches. And here's what they come up with.
Welcome to the world of Schim. My name is Ewout, I'm one of the developers of the game, and I'm responsible for the programming and art. In Schim, you jump from shadow to shadow. You play as a little shadow creature that
Ah ouais, il avait été présenté au partenaire direct
chez
Nintendo.
Along the way, you will also have other Schim that has lost their objects. We will release on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch and Steam. Get ready to hop around on July 18th.
Hi, I'm Kurt Olson, the creator of the upcoming stealth comedy game, World's Worst Handyman. I'm also a father of 3 with a full-time day job. 5 years ago, I taught myself to code and make games in my spare time. Later, I founded Baby Lumberjack Studio. World's Worst Handyman combines my love for stealth horror games with the charm of Nintendo games. It's a thrilling stealth comedy game for all ages. You play as Doug, an unskilled handyman trying to save his local animal shelter from bankruptcy. Find tools, complete tasks, avoid angry residents, and earn enough money to save the shelter. World's Worst Handyman releases this September. Play the free demo and wishlist the game on Steam to support our small team. Thanks.
Judoro is a stop-motion action-adventure game set in a mystical historic Scotland. We are a dedicated and passionate two-man team making a truly independent game without compromise. In Judoro, you will explore a world full of eccentric stories and handcrafted NPCs. You will overcome challenges with Judoro's combat and possession mechanics. Our favourite part is perhaps the varied and sometimes grotesque bosses the game is replete with. Judoro is coming out this autumn on Steam. Please wishlist and help spread the word. Thank you.
Hey, Future Game Show. Those guys over there are Heavy Lunch Studio, and they've known each other for, 100 years. And in an act of hubris and self-delusion, they decided to make their first video game, Hermit and Pig. It's an adventure RPG about a reclusive old man and his truffle-hunting pig. These two unlikely heroes get drawn into a dangerous conspiracy involving evil corporations, unusually violent animals, hungry townspeople, cultist weirdos, and a giant mythical mushroom. You'll have to dig deep and ask yourself important questions like, can I master the self-defense techniques necessary to survive? Can I overcome my social anxiety to become a hero? And should I really eat every mushroom I find? You can find these answers and more in Hermit and Pig. The demo is available on Steam now.
Thank you to the talented developers who helped us launch this brand new section. Make sure you wishlist Judero, Hermit and Pig, World's Worst Handyman, and Skim on Steam.
And if you're a game maker who wants to participate in the indie elevator pitch, you can find out more using the link on screen right now. Show us what you got.
Back to our regular programming now, which in this case means another world premiere. This one's a stealth strategy adventure game set in an oppressive cityscape.
I know that you're worried about the war on the continent. But you are my people, and you will come to no harm.
There's no in any trouble. We just want to talk to him.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother. You said you're done with this. It's too dangerous, not what you wanted.
Find her. She's here somewhere.
I respected your decision because I thought you respected me and my business and everything I've done for you.
This isn't about me.
Oh, it's always about you, Hannah, and now you've brought the police here.
They're looking for Herman. Look, I've no idea what he's done, and I don't care. I've just got to find him before they do.
It's only a matter of time.
J'aime bien l'ambiance du jeu.
Ouais, c'est joli, c'est stylé.
Things in motion you don't understand, Hannah.
Eric Scholl.
Ouais.
Eric Scholl. Ça sort partout.
Eric's Home, The Stolen Dream, is coming soon to PC and consoles. What's next, Roger?
Well, here's a closer look at Run from Mummies, a cooperative dungeon crawler where you play a group of fucking tourists dodging traps to photograph ancient relics.
So, you heard about the tour? All set for the tour? Well, the sights are unforgettable and rife with dangers. The perfect place to bring your friends. So take plenty of pictures. Find souvenirs. There's a whole world out there to discover. One last piece of advice. Run from mummies! Yes, buy it. Blast, is this recording still up?
Run from Mummies is coming to PC and PS5 in fall 2024, and you can play the demo on Steam after the show.
Up next, we've got a Souls-like side-scroller set in a dark fantasy world. Here's the latest update on Mandragora.
Et alors, qu'est-ce que c'est?
No matter the danger.
Hi everyone, Alex here, Community Marketing Manager at Primal Game Studio. We're currently working on our most ambitious game to date, Mandragora. Mandragora is a 2.5D action RPG side-scroller with deep Metroidvania and Souls-like elements. We're currently working on fine-tuning the many features that will be available in the game, including epic boss fights and a branching talent tree.
Inquisitor, got supplies for your journey upstairs. You deserve better for what you did to that witch, but it's all we've got to spare.
In the full release, expect to find yourself immersed in a narrative crafted by industry legend Brian Mitsoda, known for his work on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, meet many characters all voiced by professional voice actors including Aisha Salim, known for her work on Overwatch, and find yourself whisked away into the world of Mandragora with a dark fantasy soundtrack composed by Christos Antonio, best known for his work as a member of Septic Flesh. 2024 is going to be a big year for us as we work towards releasing later this year alongside our new publishing partner, Knight's Peak. We look forward to bringing Mandragora to your PC and consoles and really hope you enjoy playing.
Your passenger is lost. So is
Okay,
this
Mandragora.
Mandragora from new publisher, Knight's Peak, is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
We're taking a look at Dustborn now.
Ouais.
Red Thread Games Road Trip Adventure. Here's the latest trailer.
They've got their lights on. They're after us! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
Sai,
shit!
calm down.
Take a deep breath, Sai. Let's pull over. We can handle the police. Pax, maybe put the cargo in a safe place.
Ça me dit quelque chose. Ouais, ça me dit quelque chose, ça.
You
Tout d'avoir déjà vu.
cops do to people like us.
Sai, please listen to me.
Says the woman who never listens to anyone. We're so dead.
Stop the car. We'll handle the cops.
Roll down your window.
Huh? What?
The window, Sai.
Oh, wait. Hi. Hello. Hi, officer. What's going on?
I'll need you people to step out of the vehicle.
You're a loser. How badly did you screw up to get here? Highway patrol in the middle of nowhere?
I was doing just fine, Deviant, until you tried to mess with my head.
Une espèce de bande dessinée, du coup.
I said,
Ça par les créateurs de Road 96.
Hey, officer, watch
No
the
problem.
into the...
C'est stylé,
Jesus, fuck.
Dios mío.
Drive, Sai, now.
T'écris ta propre histoire de bande dessinée, en gros, via les...
Et on va essayer d'autres choses.
Les scènes. Ah oui, c'est Dustborn! Eh si, ok, 20 août. Ah si, si, c'est un fou,
Dustborn
c'est
is
un bien
coming to
ça.
PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on August
Ça a été
20th,
annoncé ça, Dustborn.
2024.
All right, wish
Ouais,
lists
je me
at
disais, je
the
l'avais
ready,
déjà vu.
folks, because
Ouais.
we've got a sweep of exciting trailers coming up next.
20 août. Ça donne déjà mal au crâne.
Ils ont réadapté le concept de... Putain, il y a FPS là... où il se passe des trucs que quand tu bouges. J'ai oublié le nom. Mais c'est excellent. Alors à voir en 2D après, mais...
Chronosphère.
Chronosphère.
Toy Tactique le 19 septembre. L'idée a l'air intéressante, ouais.
The majestic Albertown, last known bastion of civilization and progress. Become one of our esteemed engineers, and let the illumination of our great leader, William Kane, guide you. Today is your day. Join our annual lottery and plug into your true potential. Prove your worth and ascend to greatness inside Albatross Technologies.
And then she says, I'll be fine. You've seen how much ass I can kick.
Damn!
Ouais, moi non plus.
Oh, you're back. Let's keep up the pace and jump straight into our next trailer.
Ah, un pneumata.
Pneumata.
C'est pareil, t'as déjà entendu parler de ce truc là, non?
C'est un pneu.
Did you notice that rope tied around his neck? No?
Ça me dit quelque chose, ça, pneumata.
Never mind.
Les portes dans les jeux d'horreur en grand classique.
Cet été.
On a eu peur, Carole.
From
Non, moi femme forte, moi jamais peur, moi parfait.
J'ai fait des cauchemars.
Il y a des portes qui me pourchassaient.
Pour la musique.
La musique. Ça a l'air cool, hein, mais je trouve pas ça turbo lisible.
Ouais. Sonokuni.
Sonokuni is a top-down action game from the Dan Yasa crew, a hip-hop group from Japan that decided to make their own indie game. It's coming soon to PC, but for now, you can wishlist it on Steam.
Eternal Strands is up next, an action game where you use magic, weapons, and climbing skills to take down enormous monsters. Here's the latest trailer.
C'est le jeu où Diz il a déjà dit qu'il y avait trop de choses.
De quoi?
C'est le jeu où t'as dit qu'il y avait trop de mécaniques de gameplay.
Ah, c'est ça.
This is it. The Enclave.
Bryn, you need to get out of there now.
I was made
On a droit à un dragon, ça change.
Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Vale's shadow for decades. No one's been this close in years. My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow.
You can count on me. This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams. It's time to uncover them.
Eternal Strands. En vrai, c'est cool, mais j'ai trop peur que les coups manquent d'impact.
Eternal Strands is coming soon, but if you're eager for more, we'll be airing an interview with the developers during our official post-show, the Future Games Show Expansion Pack.
The expansion pack airs directly after the summer showcase, so stick around for a closer look at today's games and some extra world premieres.
For this next section, the FGS team handpicked some of the most exciting Unreal Engine 5 projects to provide an eye-popping glimpse into the future. Let's check it out.
Un gros projet du coup. Hein? Bon, tu peux passer d'une salle de lavage.
Ouais.
C'est quoi l'arnaque?
C'est pas le jeu où tu te fais TP dans la machine à laver? Non, c'est pas ça. C'est pas ça.
Le Big Daddy. Ouais, ou alors c'est juste des...
C'est des fonds d'écran.
Des paysages créés... Oh, non, mais je pense que c'est des... C'est des paysages créés sous Unreal Engine 5 et ils montrent en fait ce que les gens peuvent faire avec.
Effectivement. Arrête ça. Bah, tu peux faire des beaux trucs, quoi. Hein.
Ouais. Le problème, c'est que le moteur, il est horrible à optimiser, quoi. Pour montrer ton talent, c'est incroyable, mais pour faire des jeux, si t'as pas une team d'ingénieurs avec toi...
Unreal Engine.
Unreal Engine. C'est vrai qu'il faut pas dire engine, c'est pas vrai, il faut dire engine.
Thank you to the developers who participated in our Unreal Engine 5 showcase. Be sure to follow them on social media to keep up with these projects as they evolve.
Now, as we all know, the only good bug is a dead bug.
And there's been plenty of virtual pest control going on this year.
But how about some more? Up next, we have a juicy update on Starship Troopers Extermination.
Hi, I'm Peter Maurice. I'm the project lead for Starship Troopers Extermination. I'm here to tell you a little bit about the exciting new update coming to the game called Carnage on Planet X11. The Carnage system itself is basically persistent bug bodies everywhere in the world. They don't go away. We're bringing the movie into the video game.
Being able to climb on top of the bug piles to get the best vantage point over the bugs.
It's a system that we've developed in-house from the ground up. It's really all about bringing the carnage and the war to the bugs and being able to show the persistent damage throughout the world. I'm so excited to share it with the community. Planet X11 is deep within the Tiberius system in the Arachnid Quarantine Zone. We're setting this planet within the rings of a gas giant. It's draped in mystery. We are going there to defend the T-Fang array. It's the most important listing post in the Federation, and it's crucial to Federation operations that we secure it. Planet X11 is our first attempt in Starship Troopers to combine indoor combat environments with outdoor combat environments. Planet X11 offers us an opportunity to see what battling the bugs inside Federation buildings is really like. Weak Point's something we've really been excited to finally bring into the game. We've added armor to our bugs. And the weak point on the bug is where you can easily take down a bug if you know how to aim with the right weapon. weak points, add in some more nuance and more depth into gunplay, and that's what weak points are allowing us to do. Working on Starship Troopers Extermination has been a dream come true for me. It's something that I really enjoy coming and working on every day. Being able to bring those movie moments into a video game for the rest of the world to experience has been so much fun.
C'est un jeu qui était déjà sorti.
Ouais.
Grab your friends and suit up in Starship Troopers Extermination, which is available now on Steam.
We're following up on that bombshell with our third and final yearbook edition. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games and Behavior Interactive for a deep dive into the casting of Frank Stone.
Oh! Alors ça c'est une bonne surprise. On peut parler d'une bonne surprise. Une surprise.
From the minds behind Dead by Daylight and the Dark Pictures anthology, please welcome the casting of Frank Stone into our future game show Wants to Watch yearbook. This single-player horror adventure lets you define your own story in the expanded world of the iconic action horror game Dead by Daylight. Players follow an ensemble of intrepid young filmmakers as they set out to film their home movie murder sites and tragic history. Prepare to be posed with fate-changing choices, challenging puzzles, and death-defying QTEs as you guide the cast through eerie environments and shocking twists, dodging grisly along the way. The casting of Frank Stone is coming to PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC in 2024. And to give you a closer look at this exciting collaboration, let's turn it over to our friends at Behavior Interactive and Supermassive Games.
Il y a des couleurs rouges, mais c'est tout.
For the longest time on Dead by Daylight, we knew that we wanted to offer different types of experience to our players. And a single player narrative experience is definitely one of them. And our fans have been requesting it quite a lot. So obviously, Supermassive Games, with their pedigree, their portfolio of game, is the perfect partner to deliver that fantastic horror experience.
The casting of Frank Stone is a classic Supermassive cinematic adventure game.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
It's an unashamed horror experience.
It's a
story that we've been thinking around for quite a long time, and it really fits the omniverse idea that underpins a lot of the Dead by Daylight lore, and so it kind of slipped together as a very natural fit.
It all starts with our 1963 storyline, which is investigation of a missing child, which leads us into a very dark, quite grisly serial killer horror story. But as the story unfolds from there, things go in different directions, and we bring in a lot of different subgenres of horror.
Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
The main influences were always to try to be the mystic, something you could actually believe happens, something that you can understand, relate to. At the same time, part of it you don't understand, and it creates a mystery. We're always going back to the classic slasher horror movies and characters that we learn to love and hate at the same time.
What? One thing we really latched onto quickly was the idea of
C'est à base des monstres en boucle, hein, mais forcément les gens.
C'est pas la même chose. And in our
Voilà,
case,
elle est monstrueuse.
that's being made by a group of teenage characters on the site of an infamous serial killer's crimes. And that felt like a vehicle where we could bring in other influences of horror that we really like.
Either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Right off the start of the project, talking with Supermassive, we connected because we're passionate about horror.
Wow.
And we basically get our inspiration from the same sources. So it was great talking with them and seeing that a lot of the sources for inspiration they're using have been the same that we've been looking into at the genesis of Dead by Daylight. So in that sense, our fans and also new players that will experience this can see that both titles are from the same lineage. So for fans of Supermassive Games that still haven't stepped into the fog of Dead by Daylight, this is going to be a great first step.
Come on, people, we got a movie to make!
Yeah, the casting of Frank Stone. Une date? Non.
The casting of Frank Stone is coming later this year. And with that, we've wrapped up our Ones to Watch yearbook for the summer showcase. Go team!
It also means we're closing in on the end of the show. But that doesn't mean that we're done with the world premieres. Here's one more.
Ooh.
I love treasures. It's nice to have someone else do the dirty work for you. And only that annoying mongoose always ruins everything. Nikoderico, you and your friends can't stop me.
C'est bien produit.
Ouais. Ok. Alors ça c'est cool, ça a l'air d'être vachement beau.
Petite vibe de crachement du coup.
Ouais. C'est un gros poisson ça.
Ouais, presque dommage que ça apparaisse pas sur une plus grosse con.
Copyright YouTube, copyright
Nico de Rico.
Ouais, Nico de Rico.
Oh, il y a le logo Nintendo, mais il n'y a pas écrit Switch. Il y a le logo Nintendo, mais il n'y a pas écrit Switch. Zéro blague. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire ça?
Attends, ils ont dit une date? Ah. Bah non, alors.
Ça va sortir fin d'année, je pense.
Bah, pas début 2025?
Bah, je sais pas, on verra.
De quoi?
On se demandait.
D'accord, moi aussi.
Oui, tout à fait.
Voilà.
Ah, c'est pas le jeu ultra réaliste là?
Non, je crois pas. Il vient de sortir en bêta, en early access.
Bodycam.
Ah bah si, c'est ça.
Ouais.
Si, c'est ça. Hein.
Bah si, c'est ça, ok. Oui, ouais. Pour les gens, on n'a jamais vu ce genre de trailer, parce que d'habitude, c'est plutôt dans des environnements cloisonnés.
Alright, it's time for our final trailer. And with keeping the tradition, this one is a super special world premiere.
But before we wrap things up, I have one small question for you, Roger Clark. Aerith or Tifa?
What?
That's
du FF? Sérieux?
I feel like that's kind of a loaded question in this scenario.
FF 7 Remake 2 sur PC du coup?
You know, there's no wrong answers.
Okay, well, you see, that's really interesting, you know.
It's taking you a long time.
Pourquoi elle parle d'Aerith et de Tifa?
Well, if I had to choose between Tifa and Aerith, I think I would have
Arrêtez de parler. World première, non?
Bah oui, c'est bizarre. Mais allez vous faire. Quel rapport avec ce trailer? Carole quand elle a faim.
World première, c'est merde. Quoi?
Quoi?
J'ai rien compris là.
Ah non.
Pourquoi ils ont parlé de FF et après c'est un putain de jeu de grenouille?
The game's full reveal is expected later this year.
Ah, ok. C'est par les créateurs de Cuphead.
Brett, I hate to say goodbye.
Et pourquoi ils ont parlé de Final 13?
J'ai rien compris.
Man. You know what though? I'm just glad we got to do this together. We were outlaws to the end.
Damn right we were. Thanks for sharing the stage with me. And cheers to all of you guys for tuning in. But don't leave just yet, cowboy, because we've got the post-show coming up right after this with more trailers and deep dives on the way.
There'll also be tons of follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and our FGS social channels on YouTube and TikTok.
Finally, before we take off, we'd also like to thank the hard-working developers, trailer makers, PR representatives, and everyone across the games industry who worked with us to make this summer showcase a reality. Even in such turbulent times, we couldn't have done it without you.
Don't forget to head to the Future Games Show Steam page to find all of today's games and check out some of the demos we discussed.
Oui, je sais pas pourquoi ils ont parlé de FF. Ils ont montré un jeu, du coup, ils ont dit que c'était par les créateurs de Cuphead et que derrière t'avais aussi le mec de Rick et Morty.
Ouais. Très bizarre cette fin, mais bon. C'est quand même la fin. Sur là-dessus. YouTube, merci d'avoir suivi. On se retrouve très vite pour la suite des aventures, des conférences. Bye tout le monde.
Bye bye.